Baby, be my dead. Tease me, oh, tease me, babe. I wanna be Rambo, yeah, commando.
You're listening to Blue Radio, bringing the vibe.
Beautiful, ladies and gentlemen. One more time, welcome back to DJ's Arena. Welcome to Blue Radio Kenya. And in case you're tuning in right now, allow me to welcome my third guest in the building this afternoon. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, I'm bringing live in the building talk about the one and only,
Mr. Nedu.
The one and only Mr. Nedu. So, Mr. Nedu.
Yeah.
Are we there? Mr. Nedu.
Yeah.
So maybe
Gotcha,
again and again, welcome to Blue Radio Kenya.
Yes, sir.
It's really amazing having you this afternoon.
Appreciate you. Thanks for having me.
All right.
Man.
Maybe there's that our listener who's getting you for the first time, and he or she would love to know who you are and what you do.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so my name is Jeremiah Nedu. So and my friends call me Mr. Nedu.
Right.
Okay. So I'm a musician, and I'm gonna let me do something. Let me say Mambo VP first.
Yeah, Mambo VP.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, so back to myself. Jeremiah Nedu is my name. My friends call me Mr. Nedu.
Right.
I'm originally Nigerian, but I live in the States. And I've been doing music for a while. I started doing music professionally about 5 years ago. Yeah, so it's from one level to another.
Right.
I'm here because I love Kenya.
Right.
Incidentally, Kenya, I have quite a number of YouTube subscribers.
Right.
And 80% of those YouTube subscribers are actually East Africans.
Right.
And then I would say 70 to 75 of those East African subscribers are actually Kenyans.
Right.
So for me, it was no brainer to come here and start my media tour.
Right.
Rather than starting my media tour in Nigeria, it just made more sense that, okay, you have more fans here at least. So,
interesting.
Yeah, so I had to come here to push. And when I'm done, my next stop will be Nigeria.
Right.
Yeah.
So from Nigeria to Kenya.
Yes, sir.
Welcome to Kenya.
Thank
For
you,
how long
boss.
have you been inside 254?
How do you mean?
For how long have you been inside 254, inside Kenya?
Oh, okay, yeah. So this is the second week of the media tour.
Second week.
Yeah, the first week was in Nairobi.
Right.
Yeah, so went to a couple of radio stations and TV stations as well. And did some appearances, a couple of places. So this is the second week. So approximately that would be like 13 to 14 days. Yeah, I probably would have spent like 12 days now. 12 days, yeah.
Wow. Interesting. The one and only Nedu, singer-songwriter from Nigeria to Kenya.
Yes, sir.
So Nedu, how does it feel connecting with a new audience in a new region like Kenya? How does it really feel?
So for me, it feels good because, I mean, Kenyans support Afrobeat. They support West African artists, especially Nigerian artists. If you do your research, you find out that most the big names, be a Border Boy, be it Wizkid or any of those, you see when it comes to support beyond Nigeria, you see that Kenya is like number one on the list. So for me, everything was just adding up for me. First of all, I love this place. I've come here a few times even before now.
Right.
So it just made sense that I like the vibe here. I like the environment. I like the culture of the people. I like the love that comes from people. No place is perfect, but I mean they're really, really cool people here.
Right.
So, yeah.
Wow. Any Kenyan language that you've so far learned?
I shot one. I said Mambo VP. That was one. I know a couple of others. Yeah, I know Karibu. Shante Sana.
Right.
Naje Wukopoa. I hope I said it correctly.
Amazing.
Yeah.
All right.
I know a couple of others.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Nedu, for making time to be inside Blue Radio Kenya. Or maybe as we continue this interview, what can you tell us about your new project?
Yeah. So there's a new song coming. It's called "Try Again." It was supposed to have come out, but I had some. I had a problem. There were some challenges with TuneCore, which is the platform that I release my songs through.
Right.
Because I was trying to do a promotion with some agency and it was not correctly done. And so there were issues that had to be resolved, but it will soon be resolved. But nevertheless, I've started talking about the song. I'm already promoting the song. So it's called "Try Again," and it just is the concept behind the song is, to stay consistent in what you do. Don't give up. It's not a gospel song.
Right.
Okay.
Try again.
Yeah, but I'm not sure it's already if it's come on online already, but as of last week it was close to being resolved and they were like it was gonna come out any moment. So maybe fans out there can find it, maybe they may not be able to find it yet, but in the nearest future, probably by next week they should be. If they can't find it this week, definitely by next week it should be out. So the song is about being consistent. Don't listen to what people you can't do it people. You have to be consistent,
right?
Be strategic, keep trying,
right?
And when it comes through, make sure you celebrate like crazy. You can buy a Maserati if you want to buy a Maserati, but when the time comes, you need to make sure that you're balling seriously.
That one is CC Clara Jeremiah Nedu. CC Clara Nedu. What did Clara do? What did she do?
Clara is a hot babe. She's a hot babe.
Clara is a hot babe. What did she do to Nedu?
Yeah. She almost broke my heart.
Wow. Clara almost broke your heart.
Yeah. It's fiction though, it's not real.
I know it's fiction.
It's fiction.
Right?
Yeah. So but the whole idea behind the song is so back in the day in Nigeria, Clara, like they call it, but in Nigeria they will call it Clara with a very local, Nigerian accent. So
yeah,
they'll call it Clara. So Clara was a big name then. If most adult ladies would change their names from their normal name to Clara, they would just fix it in because the name was supposed to be, a hot name then. It was,
right.
How some names would just be, very, very catchy and then people would just start bearing those names. So it was like that. So it was more like if it was something that people were doing a lot, ladies were doing a lot. For some reason, Clara was posh. It was a posh name.
Very hot lady, very hot.
So that's why when you see the video, I try to incorporate old school and new school. That was the whole idea. You see the old school vibe,
right,
and outfits and the rest, but new school, the lady was wearing new, I was the one who was looking old school, but she was wearing she was looking new school as well. But the whole idea was, I'm trying to bring in, that name was a name that used to be in the past. So it was just a love story that how I don't want to lose you, don't break my heart, I don't want to go to Guantanamo Bay. Where Guantanamo Bay is, right?
Yeah, I was once there with Johnny Scani. Yeah, we toured the world. I have a brother called Johnny Scani. We toured the world a lot. Yeah.
It's prison, You guys went to prison?
Johnny Scani, we were there a long time ago, but I guess we need to be there again.
Yeah, so.
Right?
Yeah. So, it's just fiction, but it was just a love story.
All right. Oh, thank you so much, Nedu. So you just finished your maybe Kenya media tour.
I should not yet, but this is what we're doing.
All right, not yet. Not yet. Yeah. So what can we maybe expect from your media tour, your 254, your Kenya media tour? What are your expectations?
Yeah, so we're still in the works, in the pipeline, and but let me announce it. We're trying to get. I might be performing in a couple of places, probably 2 or 3. maybe performing at Nautica and maybe performing at the Yacht. But I don't want to say too much. But once everything is, everything is organized and ready, I'll be the first to reach out to you guys to please,
Right.
tell everybody that this is going on. But right now it's in the pipeline, and we're trying to finish the remaining minor details or tidy up whatever details are left.
Right.
Yeah.
Interesting. So I have a sister. She's very single, very much single. Very much single. I have a sister. She's very much single. Do you want a Kenyan lady?
Dangerous.
Well, you have one already.
If you want to know more about me, especially my personal life, then they need to go to my website or go to my Instagram and find out.
All right.
You don't want to say everything now, so you have to hide some so people can,
All right.
So for that part of me, that story, I'll just be quiet for now.
All right. Thank you so much. So maybe, if I may ask, what are some of the experiences that maybe have stood out for you during your media tour, during your Kenyan media tour? What are some of the experiences that have stood out for you as Nedu?
So one is, I wouldn't really say it's because it was an expectation, but it's what I would say it probably was beyond my expectation. And that was the love from the people who I interacted with, people who probably heard my music for the first time, presenters, at this different radio stations were really, really, amazing. Were really, looking out for me and things like that. The conversations I had with them was genuine. You could see that they really wanted to see me succeed, so like I said, it was expected, but it was beyond my expectation because you could feel it, you could feel support, really blossoming. You could really feel it. It was almost tangible,
right?
That people really want you to succeed in this part of the world. So that stood out for me. I could say that stood out for me. What else will I say stood out for me? Oh, yeah. I also realized that you guys party. I used to think we used to party in Nigeria, but Kenyans don't sleep Monday to Sunday.
Sheree, it's called Sheree.
Oh boy. Man, this level, this is another level.
It's on another level.
Another level.
Hey, by the way, Kenyans, we love to party, and we know how to party.
Kenyans party, man. I was like, whoa, In Nigeria, you're not gonna find any club open between Monday and Wednesday. It's impossible.
Between Monday and Wednesday, there's no clubbing.
Nothing. You can't even find a lounge that's going to stay beyond 10 p.m.
Wow.
But things that, then from the thing is this, there's a tribe in Nigeria that parties, we know them as the party people, the Yorubas.
Right.
So the Yorubas those are the only people you will see, but there's not like a club event, but there's always one celebration.
Right.
Even if their goat dies, there's a celebration. They celebrate like crazy, so they can celebrate. They're the ones that you can find celebrating Monday to Friday,
right?
But not necessarily like overnight. It's just gonna be like maybe in the afternoon, hot afternoon, that these guys are like doing some serious stuff.
Right?
They're the ones that are very similar to you guys, but the difference is they don't stay overnight.
Right?
Do you understand? Any other club or lounge, you see them start opening from like Thursday. Even Thursday, there'll be no serious stuff. Then just Friday to like Sunday, that's where they groove till. But even at that, you still see them closed 4 a.m. at most, 3 a.m. short. Can you still 9 a.m.?
They are still on.
The place I went on was like,
it's called Aluta.
Oh man,
it's called Aluta. You go down with it, you fall with it, you and go Kanayo with it.
I love it. It's fun. It makes sense. It's a place to be. Right? I'm not gonna lie. Like there's a vibe here that's different.
And it's not like Kenyans are very generous.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
We are number one. We are number one in Africa.
You can touch,
and number 2 in the whole world.
You can touch the kindness. It's real. It's tangible. Very. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Interesting. So, ladies and gentlemen, remember we're having an amazing conversation with a singer-songwriter. Talk about Jeremiah Nedu, all the way from Nigeria to Kenya. Remember this all about the DJs Arena with the one and only MC Wodanita. Kama kawaida mazee, kila nikikam through wana waletea maguest wanoma, some good and amazing conversations, some amazing guests in the building, and of course this evening I'm having the one and only Jeremiah Nedu. Let us just have a quick musical break by the one and only Jeremiah Nedu. But when we come back right here, it's some much more conversation, some much more interesting stories from the one and only Jeremiah Nedu. This one is a baby. Baby. So right, Jeremiah Nedu one more time coming through with Baby Oh. Baby?
Yes, sir.
Baby?
Baby Oh.
Baby Oh. What's up with Baby Oh, Jeremiah?
Yeah, so Baby O just mean babe. So Baby O is like, we Nigerians, we put O in almost everything we do. So
Ogao. What else?
Like Baby O.
Baby O. What else? Kenya. Oh, I'm going to Kenya. Oh. Adeo. I'm hungry. Oh.
I'm hungry. Oh, you know everything.
I want you. Oh.
I want you.
Will you come? Oh.
Come on.
Let us sit down. Oh.
Exactly. Yeah. So.
All right. Thank you so much. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to DJ's Arena Blue Radio Kenya with the one and only MC Wodanit, and of course I'm joined right here with another good artist, another top artist all the way from Nigeria to 254. Talk about Kenya, talk about Jeremiah Nedu in the building. So Nedu,
Yes, sir.
You earlier on mentioned about something to do with consistency. You
Right.
talked about consistency.
Right.
In anything that you do, or maybe everything that you do, consistency is very key.
Yeah.
Right? And also, it's all about you coming to Kenya, you crossing borders, you maybe having your Kenyan media tour. It's all about taking it to the next level. Right?
Exactly. Yes.
So I believe during your media tour, you maybe encountered or maybe faced some few challenges here and there, and now you learned your lessons.
Yeah.
Some of them made you learn your lessons, right? And also, someone would love to know, how did you just manage to get through each and every challenge that you maybe encountered during your media tour? So can you tell us something about that?
I mean, just like everything you do, you have challenges. Sometimes you have obstacles. But I wouldn't say there was any significant obstacle or challenges. It was more like a learning process, of course, in the sense that we could have taken this approach or we could have taken that approach, It's not like there was any major difficulty, To be honest, most of the things I wanted to get done, I got them done. Some did not happen. And it wasn't necessarily because we could not get them done. It was probably because there was not enough information, or something happened during transits, or it was just very minor, minor obstacles, nothing major. So if anything at all, I wouldn't say I had any major difficulties. It was a learning process in the sense that I realized I could do things in different ways. I could achieve better results if I approach some things differently. But overall, majority of the things I wanted to get done for now within this time frame, actually, I can say I think I achieved like 80% of it.
Right.
Well, 75 to 80% of it.
Right.
Yeah.
Interesting. Thank you so much, Nedu. Because of time, we just have to call it a wrap. But before I let you go,
Yes,
I have
sir.
this one and burning question for you.
Okay.
I believe you as an artist, you have learned so many lessons as an individual, and we have so many artists who are tuned in right now, and they would love to. Someone is really looking forward to maybe becoming the next Jeremiah Nedu. Someone is really trying to become the best version of themselves, and you are their source of inspiration. What can you tell that upcoming artist who is listening right now?
Well, I'm gonna tell you, no matter what you do, no matter the difficulty, if you know that this is your passion, because they're two different things. You can be passionate about music, but you may not necessarily need to be a musician. It could be that you have the other aspects of music, that you could actually contribute to, or you could become an expert in. But if you're sure this is what you want to do, then you got to be really consistent. You have to make sure that you keep honing your skills. Never get to a place where you think you've arrived. Complacency, that should never be you should never ever dine with complacency. You have to, even when you've achieved something, you have to act like you're just starting, because the game is tough. You understand? The competition there is crazy. People are releasing right now. It's so serious because the attention span is so. People are releasing songs twice a week.
Right.
You understand?
Right.
But the good news is the limit is beyond the sky for you. You understand? So there's good news. Good news is, there's more than enough people who are there waiting for you to be heard. You understand? Irrespective of, you're hearing about the name, the Bonner Boys, the Shinsky, there's a place for you, but you got to be consistent.
Right.
And you have to stay healthy, because sometimes you don't know when you're really gonna become a blow or become a big name, or you go so viral.
Yeah, sure.
So it could happen quickly. It could take a while.
Right.
But you need to make sure that you're ready, you're healthy, you're ready, so that when you start reaping the benefits of your labor,
right,
you're there to really enjoy it and not be sick, or so. Be consistent, keep getting better, be more strategic, and then stay healthy, basically.
Right.
Yeah, so that's my, advice to every young artist. And and eat no for breakfast, really.
Right.
Thank
you so much. Thank you so much, Nedu. Also, before I let you go, kabla Kiswahili tunasema kabla nikuachilie uende. Before I let you go, right?
Yes,
I have some quick five for you.
Okay.
The first one.
Right.
President or billionaire for one day?
President or billionaire for one day? No way. Just one day.
Someone could make you a president for one day. Someone would wish to make you a billionaire for one day.
Oh, I should choose one of those.
Yeah, you choose one.
Billionaire for one day, no.
President or billionaire for one day?
Billionaire for one day.
Billionaire. Why not president?
I don't. It's not everybody that has the calling to be president now. Me, I don't. I have the calling to chop money. So.
All right. Interesting. All right. The second one.
Right.
Which celebrity would you love to meet?
Man, and here in Kenya, I would love to meet Yashinsky.
Yeah. Interesting. Yashinsky, I hope you're listening and you're tuning in right now. And I hope this could get to Yashinsky. And Yashinsky is a very easy guy to reach.
Yeah.
Maybe you can reach out to him via his social media. Even Johnny Scani can take you there. Johnny Scani. One good thing with Johnny Scani is that he's locally accepted and internationally connected.
Yeah.
That is Johnny Scani. Yeah. The way I know him.
Yeah.
He's locally accepted and internationally connected. Just like he brought you to Blue Radio Kenya. Yeah. He was calling me, Wood Anita, I have a guest for you. And now you are here.
Right on time.
Right on time. All right, let's continue. Yeah. 1 million shilling or 1 million followers?
1 million followers.
1 million followers.
Yep.
All right. Cheat on your girlfriend or snitch on your crew or boys?
Man.
Cheat on your girlfriend or snitch on your crew on your crew or boys?
I'm not saying anything. I don't talk anything, but you get the idea now.
Sorry?
You get the idea, right?
I got the idea.
But I'm not saying anything, Sha. You get the idea now, bros.
All right, the last one.
Okay.
So there's this song.
Yeah.
It says Simzima Can you finish the lines?
Who got the keys to my beamer?
Interesting.
Who
Interesting.
am I?
Who got the keys to my bima? All right. Thank you so much, Jeremiah Nedu. All right. So before I finally let you go, there's someone who'd love to maybe catch up with you in your social media platforms. How do we reach out to you?
So I think the best way, because these media platforms. I mean, this TikTok, YouTube. There are a lot of information, so it's better I just give you one spot,
Right.
which is my website.
Right.
If you go to www.jeremiahnedumusic.com, let me spell www.jeremiahnedumusic.com. And that's there. If you go to that website, you're definitely gonna see my Instagram, my TikTok, and my Twitter and my YouTube handles, and you can get more information from me. Nevertheless, I'm just also gonna consolidate this with giving you my Instagram information.
Right.
And it's easy. It's at Jeremiah Nedu, which is at the JEREMAYANEDU. That's it.
Thank you. I think it's very, very also important before you leave, before you get out of this studio.
Yes, sir.
You give me a Nigerian flow. Yeah. Give me a Nigerian flow. I want to get that flow. Give me a Nigerian flow.
Kilo shele. Kilo shele.
Okay, come on.
Kilo shele.
What do you say?
It means kilon shele.
Kilon shele.
Exactly. That means what's up? What's going on?
What's up? Kilon shele.
Kilon shele.
That is Nigerian.
Yeah, that's Nigerian.
Kilon shele.
Kilon shele.
Kilon shele.
Yeah.
Okay, what's up is that?
Yeah,
okay, give me a flow. Give me a flow, Nedu.
Like a line, like a
Yeah.
like a verse.
Yeah,
Oh,
like
you
a
mean like a
verse.
verse?
Yeah, there
It
you
could be
go,
from my song or
Nedu.
something. That's what you mean. Anything,
Yeah, that's
anywhere.
what I mean.
Okay. Okay. Which of the songs am I gonna do now? Let me do My Baby. All right. Baby, I'm the new boy in town, but they don't know. Baby, they don't know. And all the guys they want you. I be the dono. Them the colo for you. Colo. Baby, I am different, so different. You go see, I wanna be Rambo, your commando. For your sake, I go Terminator. Girl, if you fine, senorita. Would you be my Carolina? I wanna take you round the world, my baby. I wanna spend my money, my baby. From Paris to Jamaica, my baby, yeah. Make a wish and I could do, my baby.
Thank you so much, Jeremiah Nedu. Thank you for making time, and of
Thank you for
course,
having me, sir.
welcome back to Blue Radio Kenya one more time, again and again.
Thank you, love. Thank you,
It's
bro.
really
Thank you, bro,
amazing
man.
having
Appreciate
you this afternoon, and we wish you all the best. We will continue playing your
Yes,
music
sir.
right here. We will
Please do,
continue
please do,
loving
please
your
do,
music,
please
and
do.
I love your music. Personally, I love your music.
Yeah.
Your music is so sweet.
Thank you,
Yeah,
boss.
like the name
Appreciate
itself, Jeremiah Nedu. What's the meaning of Nedu?
So Nedu means it's actually most of our names are Christian names, gospel names. So my name is Chinedu actually. So Nedu is the short form of Chinedu.
All right.
Yeah.
So your name is Chinedu.
So yeah.
What's the meaning of
full
Chinedu
name
in
is
Nigeria?
Chinedu. It just means that God guides you or God leads you. That's it.